than us to make sure our thinking is very inclined and very live. So it's algorithm. And the second one is I help machines see, recognize objects like human do it with their eyes. Vision is the right answer, and one person has got it right. Product, I know it is confusing, and that's why I had to give some juggling answers close by enough to each other there. But that's okay. And I hope your brains are active now and you have started thinking a bit wide. And I'm glad. And I mimic the way human brain works with the layers of process information. So this actually the question I did tweak a bit because it was layers of neuron. If I'd put that, you would directly hit that neural. So I made it tweak, and still we have got 90% right answers, and I'm happy. And nerves also it does mimic human brain. No worries. Everything a good answer and a close answer. We'll end the poll now. Raki, please.
Yeah, it's closed.
Okay, perfect. I'll just start off the day then. So, an outline. What are we in this world? Like, I know there are a certain people who are aspiring product persons here who wanted to thrive into the product space area, and other people who are already into the product area trying to leverage and scale up with all the resources that we have in the current enhancement and the game level, which is already running fast. So we have an AI where we can leverage certain things to alter to our needs. When I say alter to our needs, it's just like how you think. It was like if we just backtrack our life 10 years back, there was a normal mobile phone where we used to have the text SMS, only short messaging services and MMS through a normal mobile phone. The things got developed, then we got to introduce to the Wi-Fi and then the internet and then the mobile data and everything. And you nowadays don't need a laptop if you have a smartphone. Every capability you have that has been put into your hands. That's the way AI is growing, growing, growing. There is no saturation for innovation and creativity. And I guess AI is on spots. And this is the time. And even just not 10 years, even the pre-COVID times, it was not this much of an AI innovation. Just that work from home and being a hybrid and being remote made everyone think of a possibility of automating everything rather than engaging some people to do it. But trust me, product manager job will never die or a product person job will never die because of an AI. You are needed to think, and AI is there to enhance your thinking, help you think in a very better way, help you think the strategies in a very good way and a presentable way. That's it. It's just a helping tool. They say if ChatGPT and other Copilot or whatever AI is going to come, they're going to replace all your jobs. No, not at all. Human intervention is always better and the most needed. So let's not worry about that. And you're in the right place to learn about things. Let me know if I'm fast. Feedbacks are most welcome, and I'm a person who go by the feedback. It's not hard and fast. If you want to chat something funny also, feel free to do that. But the thing is, I'll not be able to see it. So let's talk about product. Can you quickly type down in the chat what do you feel as a product? What do you feel? Yeah, this is a complete product that I use in my day-to-day life. Anything, it can be anything that you use. Can we take 1 minute to quickly fill in the chat, and then I'll talk about it? Amazon. Okay, fantastic. Even if something very small is also a product only that we use. Think, think, think. Food, perfect promotes. Cycle, fantastic, Niyanta. Clock, excellent, Abhishek. Mobile, fantastic. Pen, superb. Come on, be creative. let's make it more engaging, guys. I understand it's Saturday, and even I'm not in the mood to take this, but I have to take this for you. So I agree. Which, yeah, yes, it's a product. Good. Innovation, innovation, creativity. Come on, come on, come on. Pump it up. Pump up your brains, guys. Okay. Thank you for the ones who responded back with your interesting product. We got one. Marcus, fantastic. Uh, yes, as you say, whatever we use, be it a toothpaste from the day you start, and the toothbrush is also a product which helps you clean your teeth. And then your mouthwash, the shower gel, and water is also something that we can consider as a product that we consume for living, being healthy. Food, every single uh, thought of the day and walk of the day is connected to a product somehow or other with us. By birth, we are all product consumers, and the people who think about what this product is and how this product is made is the product person. Do you agree that we are all product persons? Are you able to relate? Just type in yes, letter yes, in the chat. Come on, guys, please be proactive. Don't make me feel sleepy and bored. Please. Fantastic. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. So that's about what a product is. It's nothing but what you consume. It's nothing but which is useful for you. It's nothing but the day to day, day in and day out, something is related to you. That is a product. And we're all basically a product persons. And just about thinking behind the scenes of how this is made. Okay, toothbrush, I have 32 sticks and a wooden bar attached to it. How did they do it? And that how, why, and when question makes you a product owner or a product manager. Always, whatever task, what if they ask you to sign elsewhere, you ask why, what, and how. That's the basic thing for any question people ask you randomly. Your response should be in the first place. You should never answer straight away to anything unless or until that is known to you or a known fact between the parties who are asking questions and exchanging their answers. If a stranger comes and asks you for a strange request, ask him why what. Even a known person asks for a strange request which you're not aware of, but you're aware of, but not sure to disclose to this person. Make sure you ask this why, what, and how factor. Without this, you should not proceed anything. Just for you to understand purpose, nothing else. That's a why, what, and how. If you ask towards a question as a, I mean, like ask a question towards the product that you're consuming, you are a product owner then. There it will. How many of you feeling excited? Yes, I am a product person. Super. So that's about the product, and we'll talk about product manager. As I said, the person who thinks the why and how behind the product is a product person. The person who thinks beyond to make this better will be that product manager. Can someone say an example of you used a product and you thought this could be made in a better way and you put some thought process towards it? You can name any product that you have used. Can you please use the chat? Jira, fantastic, Abhishek. You got the pulse of everyone. Now create. Anyone else want to give a shot? MS Word. That's it. Cool. Abhishek, now if you can explain me over the chat what you wanted to do as a betterment for Jira.
Hey Arun, so Jira is a very legendary product, right? But still, I believe it has a very bad UI or user interface.
Okay.
So that is not me. I had talked to various PMs and everyone is on the same favor. Like the user interface can be improved.
Yes, I'm with you.
And second product, Naukri.com, right?
Yeah.
A legendary job search product, right? In Naukri, there is no option. Let's say you are a person who are quickly available, right? There is they, they don't have any option to add that. Okay, quickly available. Like they will always ask notice period. The minimum option is 15 days, right?
Yeah, correct. But
So,
everyone serve 30 to 60,
right.
like 60 to 90 days, obviously.
But they should have option keep quickly
Exactly,
available.
exactly. Very good, very good. I really appreciate your thought, and we are all with you for that. Jira. At least me and my folks who are working in this space, we are there for you to support Jira and
Thank
Nakri
you.
also. Yeah, Sundar, Amazon UI. You want to talk about it, Sundar? Okay, audio isn't working. Okay,
Probably I
fine.
can just jump in for Sundar. So the filter options that even I have faced, the difficulty in searching the orders, the previous orders, and all. So it's not that user friendly.
Fantastic, fantastic, Niyanta. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for voicing over for Sundar. And Kindle app, I'd never used it. Maybe Vishnu, if you can throw light to the minded users who use Kindle, it will be helpful.
Yeah, sure. So Kindle, like, people, for someone like me who wants to explore books, like, I would never prefer Kindle app because, like, Kindle is not as friendly as they showcase. I mean, Arun, it's like we, even for the payment option of a subscription option, there are so many confusions that is going on in the Kindle app that we have to, navigate to multiple ways, but still, it's still in vain. So I wouldn't prefer Kindle for reading.
Perfect, Vishnu. Thank you for that. Yes, it is not user friendly, Sundar. I love Flipkart a lot, but unfortunately, we are out of options in Flipkart at times. Not better than Amazon. Yeah, you got my pulse. And many users would agree to it. Okay, did I miss someone? MS Word. MS Word. Sudeep, I'm surprised. What's the problem that you face with MS Word?
Yes, so I
Because
think I
traditionally we
think
had been
M
using it only.
yeah, yeah.
Go on,
So
go
I
on.
think yeah. So am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go on.
Yeah. So MS Word I think is a redundant application because I think there can be a super application with Note which has a Note as well as MS Notes as well as the notes that we use on our MacBooks where basically it has a better launcher and all the text that we put in can be used better in different formats. For example, the way we use Notion, the way we use any other notes app where we can make checklists, we can make other things and publish it in different formats. So I think the use cases which we combine with MS Words can increase a lot, and you can combine all those PPTs, Word, notes together into a super app. And I think that would be a much easier way of looking at notes or Word documents.
Fantastic. You wanted to integrate the entire product of Microsoft into one single entity. That's fantastic.
Exactly.
And I'm with you for that. And I hope they'll do something after this AI is going to overpower. Already, I rarely use PowerPoints or Google Slides for my any presentation that I do. So I hope they hear to these feedbacks and do something in vamped way. It's our legacy company, and probably Microsoft should have some plan for that. Let's wait and see. Thank you for that, Sudeep. That was fantastic. Thank you, everyone, for your thoughts. And yes, it is. So, always as a product manager, you should think 10 years from now, just the future and not the present problem solving thing. The project manager and the developers will take care. As a product manager, you should have a futuristic thought of how the consumers will be for this product and how we will have a scale up plan to make sure the product sustains and retains the customer's loyalty and be on the session. I mean, on the track with the market trends. So that's the thought of product manager, and that's why you guys are here. And there are people who come in from different backgrounds into this role. Say, like he could have been, he or she could have been a developer or a tester. They wanted to transform into a product area. That's totally fine. I'm not against it. But there should be a proper ethical agenda for you to be here. That's the only thing which I always tell in people whoever ask me, whoever of my tech folks who ask me, hey Arun, I just want to move into product because you guys keep talking. No, we are not talking. I used to say them very rudely also. I used to say them at times, we are not talking. We are making business for you. We are making work for you. We are making things happen for you only to have salary and we all have a happy life. Yes, we are. We are the backbone of whatever product that we see in the outside world. There is a pain of a product manager to think along with his product team to innovate and bring in out a product. So it is never an underestimated role. This is a superior role. All of my product friends who are already here, I know a few people already here being into product, they should be proud along with me to say, yes, I'm proud. Can you guys put in the chat? I'll feel happy. Fantastic, Niyanta. Thank you. So that's about product manager. I just don't want to go by the slide. I just want to talk whatever is there in my heart, and that's why, for record purpose, I wanted to create this. But still, I wanted to speak my heart out here. Is it boring? All good? Please say good. Yes, no, bad. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, we'll shift to my journey. So my journey is pretty weird and interesting journey, as far as I know, but not sure if you like me. But still, I'll tell. Uh, I have put in a few pictures here. The last is I'm a product person now. I have a few pictures on the top line. Would anyone want to guess what was my very first role? You can use the chat. Any guesses, random guess. I'm fine with even funny guesses. Network engineer, yeah, almost there. Networking, yes, you're almost there. Network admin, no, I was not admin. Sorry, Vishnu. Okay, I started my career as a server support engineer. Like my job was to plug in the hard disk, take backup, put it outside. That's it. Plug out the hard disk, wipe out data, format it, and re-plug in again. That's it. Oh, you stalked me already in LinkedIn. Fantastic, Abhishek. Sorry, I just made fun. So I started in that way only. I never knew there was something big waiting for me in the future. I thought my life is done because I didn't get placed elsewhere. My college did not have any much of a placement. I had to go to my friend's company along with his brother. I worked this job, and he gave me a packet money of a decent amount. I would say that packet money to attend all the interviews. I used to rush. Maximum I attended for my first for to crack my first software developer job. I attended close to 150 interviews, 157 for 6 months. But I had the hope that someday or the other I'll get something. So let me keep trying until I find something suitable for me. So this was a requirement which came in where I had to be a software engineer in my role, also talk with clients. Basically, if I say you would laugh, I'm an introvert. I'm a super introvert until I completed my grads. I have my friends, but I'm very picky and choosy, and I'm not that very socialized person and all. And I thought this shouldn't be the way, and I have to talk to people. And only way is to find a job where I have to talk a lot. So in this software engineer role, one thing attracted me in the job description is that you might have to be a business coordinator also, dealing with clients to make sure the job is communicated to them. Whatever we deliver and all should be communicated to them, and you should be the point of contact. And I was very impressed. Okay. Somehow I'm able to correlate to my step, which I am at now. And then one fine day I was into development for 6 months. If you ask me coding, seriously, I don't know now. So I was into development 6 months. They were already building a product, and I went and started as a part of that team. And one fine day, they said, "Product is ready. We'll go deploy in the client." When they asked, looked around and asked in the room who is ready, no one was ready. And I said, "I'll be okay to do it." Then I pitched into the role of business analyst. That's where I started talking, talking, until now talking and gaining knowledge. I had a lot of contacts. I built my network in a very meaningful way and made sure I gain a lot of knowledge and I share a lot of knowledge, whatever I have in my mind. That's my USP, which I can say proudly. I never restrict to restrict any knowledge to myself. I rather believe sharing is caring, and I share whatever I know. I'll just share the be anything like they want to scale up or not. I'll never feel that. My team knows me very well that I'm such an accommodative person. My friends and my circle knows me very well. And then I thought this is not going to be this way. And one point I felt it is saturated. Like I'm getting requirements, talking with people, talking with the product owner, and that's it. It was done. End of day, once the requirements are done, I'm moving to the other, sitting along with the sprint, talking to developers, testers, release, and everything goes in a very patternized way. And I didn't find any innovation there. Then I thought, why not I become a product person? Why not I get connected closer to the product and disconnect myself with the tech folks and focus more on innovation and learn myself? Then I scaled up to the role of product owner. So in my business analysis career also, when I was working with HCL, I had an opportunity to be a proxy product owner. My product peer product owner was not available for certain weeks, and I had a chance to work on a big project for an Australian banking company. And fortunately, that was a big hit also. Like unexpectedly or very, very fortunately, it used to be like lakhs and lakhs of subscribers for that particular product. But when we launched this, it was like 2 million in one single day. Everyone opted for that product and everyone was waiting for that product, it seems. I never knew the seriousness of what I'm creating. Then I felt super happy and the confidence level in me got pumped up 200%. And I thought, yes, I should be a product person. And then I was looking for an opportunity to get into a product based company only rather than being in a service based, which will restrict me to be a business analyst PO rather than a product PO. Did you get me? That's when I jumped myself a gun into this telecom domain, which is very new to me because all through this journey for the 12 years, I was into banking, finance, cards payment. I was into multiple startups and a few big organizations, few financial organizations everywhere. And telecom was brand new. All my friends whom I seek suggestion, they said not to choose it, not to take a risk. You are at 13 years of your career and it is at the verge of you being a leader. Don't take a risk. But I chose to take a risk because I love taking risk and I love learning. That learning factor kept me engaged to choose this role. So I was okay. And now I feel extremely delighted to be a part of a big global telecom company where I learned a lot. Than saying learned a lot, I connected with a lot of knowledgeable leaders there. And I got a lot of inspiration from there, where I'm still researching to be the best of mine there. So that's my journey about being from a service support engineer to a product person now. And I thought 15 years from now, when I started my career as a software engineer come business analyst, I thought I would be in a position of deciding what my product is, deciding what my customers will need and what my customers will consume. Now I'm here. So it's all about you should have a goal and thought and work towards it. Never have a goal, write it down, leave it, look at it after 10 years and say, oh my God, I missed. You should have a goal. Always think about that goal, and that goal should drive you towards it. That's the thing. It's kind of getting a TED talk, I believe. I'll quickly jump onto the chat. I saw a couple of questions from Abhishek. And yeah. Okay. How do you see product owner role different from product manager job? Okay. Nimisha has answered it. Product owner is expected to focus more on handling backlog execution as per the committed timeline, has a say in the strategy of initiative and mapping tactical plan. Fantastic. Maybe Nimisha, you want to unmute yourself and talk a bit more on this? I'm very interested to hear more from you. I'm very impressed with your answer, and it was very straightforward. Maybe if you can unmute and talk about your experience, that would be great.
Yeah, hi Arun.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Right. Yeah, so first of all, the role of this product owner and product manager, what I have observed that these are generally overlapping and it
Oh,
differs from organization to organization. And as I have worked in banking and startup like NPCI and some startups and a UK bank, PaySafe. So over there, when I was working as a product manager, so I was being involved in the strategy part and this rolling out of the projects and the timelines and the deadlines. These were being discussed and determined by us, the strategy department, the digital initiatives department, and the compliance and everyone. But when I worked completely in a SAP industry, that was way different than the banking and the fintech.
yes.
One of the franchisee Publicis Groupe. So I was basically, it was a new forte for me, and I was working on the SAP technology and the Salesforce product. So what we were doing, basically, we were customizing the already existing products as per the client's wishes. So at that time, the deadlines and the timelines for the readiness of the product was being generally determined by the clients, and we were
Exactly.
having a less than say in that. And they were I was working as a product owner mainly.
Okay.
So yeah, so I was expected to handle more of the backlog and the execution part.
Okay. Fantastic. That's the way you put it out very nicely. I liked it. It differs from company to
Thank you.
company. It is based on the strategy of the what company think about the product. It's basically the mindset. It's not hard and fast. Anyone can do anything. If you take Agile, we work it in a different way in organization. If my peer organization, they would work it in a very. Have you heard about the Spotify model, anyone? Yes, no, I don't know. Quickly on the chat. Chat. I'm not able to see anything. No. Okay. They also follow and modified Spotified Agile is what we call. They are like if you go on I mean like they are a persons who actively respond on the customer request. So if you want a song, you go add it on Spotify as Twitter account and tag them and say, hey, this song is. They'll add it overnight. They process, test, and everything, and they'll respond to you in the 24th hour that your song is ready, and it'll be a feedback. That is a different way of Agile altogether. They'll not wait for a release pattern or something. That is how I believe the future is going to be. Driving customer experience should be immediate answers, immediate response. That's the way the customer will help being loyal to the product and stick on with the product, and the product will sustain in the market. How many of you feel excited knowing about the Spotify model? What happened? Chat got stuck or something? Good. So, Manikandan, thank you for the fantastic response. Role of a product owner can change depending on company. Yes, example, JP Morgan, it's usually senior role which focuses on. But I would suggest that refrain using your company names in any public forum like this. So let's refrain it. I'm just giving you a piece of tip. No hard and fast rule, but still refrain yourself from quoting any example. Okay. That's fantastic money, and that's really good to know. It's basically proper banking, and yeah, it is. So, where were we? Yeah, coming to the product management. As Namisha said and Manikandan said, it refers organization to organization. It's basically, if you see, there is a concept called B2B and B2C, business to business and business to customer. As Namisha exactly said that business to business model on this app, where the client decides on the product and we work on the product. Basically, we are not a product company giving a service as a product as a service. So it depends. For me, when I work with Verizon, it's directly the customers whom I'm selling my products. So it's easy. Like this is what my customer desires. I mean, desires, and I'll build it and I'll send it to you, sell it to you. And sustainability in the market and being competitive in the market along with the peer competitors is going to be the game changer for me. I should think, how can I stand out of the crowd? For that, I would proudly say the product manager will be able to do that only. Only the product person will be able to do that. If any technical developers are here or QAs are here, I'm not trying to harm you or trying to say anything hard against you. But the fact is, the product person is here to think that. Hey Arun, in some organizations, even in MNC, the product manager take up the role of product owners to single-handedly managing the product. How do you see this? Yes, even in my current organization, with a few projects, we are forced to take such roles where we will call ourselves product manager, but still we'll do the role of a product owner and also the product manager. So it depends on the mindset, Vishnu. There is Agile, as I quoted as an example. Every organization use it very differently and say that this is modified Agile based on them, and some paced Agile and then scaled Agile and everything based on whatever terms they wish. So it is basically the mindset that you should have to see yourself as a product manager. But if you have your own idea and your own startup, then you're free to use whatever idea you have as a product, and also in that mindset, and also whatever you feel as a release pattern or delivery pattern, you can follow that. But it depends basically on the mindset of what to do. That's an hard and fast thing, Vishnu. Cannot do anything about it. But as a product person, you can probably preach them what to, I mean, like what to do and what not to do, and how to segregate between roles and play around. Did it answer, Vishnu? Partly. Perfect. Thank you. So, any questions? I'm very interested in talking about my journey, the product manager. I don't know. Something is very, very interesting. Always, I feel excited when I see this topic alone. Thanks to my organizers for asking me to talk about this. Any other questions? Maybe we can do a quick session, chat session also. Similar to Spotify model, even in companies like MakeMyTrip, Booking.com, other real-time competition, business uses 1 day sprint. 1 day sprint, is it something like that? Money, I never heard. Thank you for introducing the term to me. It depends on the nature of business and its competition. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I'll quickly push on to the next since we are on time, and I hope you won't mind extending 10 more minutes for me. So why product? It's all about the creative vision that we have, the strategic influence that we have, the leadership we have, and the career growth and impact and rewarding potential. We spoke about it in length, and we actually discussed all these in the previous entity of how we spoke about being a product manager or being a product owner. Yes, it is. You should have a creative visionary and thought and a strategic influence. Influence in the sense you will have to influence and convince your leadership that this is this, and you cannot deviate from this. You want this, you have to compromise this. That leadership tone and strategic influential thing is a key quality for being a product person. And career growth, of course. In product, if you take, if you are going to be a developer and one day, end of day, you will be a technical AVP. That's it. But product, it's like you keep on thinking. You be the CTO or you be the chief product officer, whatever it is. You have to think and innovate. Your brain never stops. Your brain is always active. I won't. I'm not accusing that the developers are not active or their brains are not creative. Yes, they are. But always a product person is needed, a business analyst or a product owner or product manager is needed for them to think through. Got it? Any questions? Okay. Uh, Actually, this icebreaker, we did it in between, so we'll skip and go to the next. How is AI and product infused together? What are all the key factors? Future driven decision, personalized experience, efficiency booster, problem solving in a smart way, user insights, accelerated innovation, collaborative innovation, creativity. It's all there. It is everything that is on the AI and product together. It's the future driven. For example, I can take the recent announcement about an year ago, we got the Apple Vision Pro. That was something flabbergasting to see, visualize your entire room on your eye with computer. How many of you felt very happy and super excited, and how many of you felt that no, Arun, this is not the way, we still have to be in the traditional way? Can you use the chat, please? Guys, we'll make it interactive. I'm very interested to see responses rather than me talking alone. No response. I want balance of both. Fantastic, Palagi. Any other responses? Please feel free, guys. It's okay. It's just us. I'm going to share this with your company and all. Don't worry. Unsure. That's a fantastic answer, Niyata. You should be unsure of what you're doing. Then only you'll be able to think. If you ask me if I'm sure, no, I'll say I'm not sure. Everything, single thing, even I'm sure, I'll say I'm not sure to make sure his confidence level is low and my confidence level is high to achieve that. Even my father asked me something like, are we going somewhere here? I'll say I'm not sure. But still, I'll make sure it happens. Every success quality and everything you feel that it is going to be successful, hold it to yourself unless or until it is successful. Tell others you're not sure, not sure, not sure. That's the strategy which will keep you driving to make this session happen. Got it? Don't feel that I'm rushing out, but still you can reach out to me on LinkedIn to make sure you have any doubts, you can clarify it and we can get into a call and do anything. No worries. There needs to be a clear difference between experience in real world, virtual or augmented reality should be a catalyst. Exactly the word, Sudeep. You got it. As I said, AI is just a tool which helps you enhance the thinking and enhance the experience. AI is not everything. You are the physical man, physical person who should think, and it will assist you and enhance your thought. That's it. Add some flavors. Like you buy a popcorn in PVR, plain popcorn. How many of you will eat it? No one. Adding those flavors only will boost the taste and we'll have carvings. And Thursdays I used to go for theaters for that unlimited refill. How many of you are with me? Does this example relate to you with AI infusion? Yes, no, I don't know. Please stop. Thank you, Sudhi. Thank you, Srikanth. Everything needs a flavor in life, guys. There used to be a saying, they used to say it very funnily when I was in my school days and all. Arun, everything needs a flavor in life. Without flavor, you cannot do anything. Now I realize, yes, it is. We need flavors, and AI is our flavor for today, for our thoughts and thinking. Okay, we'll move to the next. AI tools. Recently, I hope without even naming this, you should be knowing what are all these. ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Canva, Notion. My frequently used tools. These are my boosters which help me build my creativity. In recent times, I started practicing using this. This is entirely, I'm not dependent on this. Even though I get some suggestions out of ChatGPT, I added my own flavors there and make it even more better. It is just a flavoring agent, is what I consider. It's not my brain. It's not our brain also. Brain is yours. And it's just an additional helper who kind of taps your head and say, hey, no, think something different. Hey, think it out. That's what it is. That's the agent's work here. Don't think that I'm so mean towards these innovations. I'm a big fan of innovation, big fan of products, and I'm always all ears to listen something new or hear something new or learn something new. My close colleagues know about it, and my close friends know about it, and that's it. So ChatGPT and Copilot are nothing but it can give you a lot of suggestions. Either it be a job search, or if you search for a product, or you want to write an article, or you want to write a LinkedIn post. Maximum I utilize these both. I would never give a credit for my own self. If you look through my internet, I mean like LinkedIn post and all, I leverage these both, but not depend completely on this. If there is a post that I'm writing, 25% will be from these both persons. ChatGPT and Copilot, they are my best friend. Recent time for innovation. So rest of the 80% will be my thoughts. And at times 50-50, and at times I don't find creativity at all. No, my brain is not working, do something for me. That time there will be the 100% scorers for me. Let me be very frank. I don't want to boost myself in a way that I think I'm this, that, and all. No, I leverage it. And many people do that in LinkedIn. Maximum, if you see much of a post, it is with the help of this. If you take a post, you will be able to find the reality easily. This guy has copied from somewhere. No, not on his phone. The stories, the movies and all, they used to say, right, this fellow has stolen my story and took it. The script is gone, and this is my story. They put some plagiarism cases and all. That's the one. You will be able to find the beauty of AI is if someone uses ChatGPT and writes in something plainly without adding any flavor of theirs, you'll be able to easily find it. It's just a person who says 100% that he is true by saying that it is a lie, you will be able to identify it on the face. Exactly the same. And Gemini is a recent thing where if I feel advanced thing than what ChatGPT and Copilot does. They have the web parsing where you can kind of type in your LinkedIn profile or someone's LinkedIn profile and kind of get some details. Say like you can type in the LinkedIn profile of your manager if you have a one-on-one with him. Based on his personality, it will give you suggestions on what all points you could talk with him. What would be his mindset if you ask this question and how he would answer. So that's something which we can't even think about a person who's brand new to your team and he or he is your manager and you want to know something, then you can use that. It's not about being so very lazy or something, but it's something very interesting. And Canva. I stopped using the Microsoft PowerPoint and the Google Slides since last 1 year. All my slides and PPTs I use through Canva only. And I don't use the freeware actually. It is a paid version. Freeware, we have a lot of things there. Lot of templates for free itself will be good. And but the premium has better versions. Just for me to do all these sessions here and also outside, I just wanted to make sure I have the best. So that's why I subscribe for premium, and I've been using this only. Never touched PowerPoint in my life. It has gone done and dusted with my college project I did. And after that, for a few FRDs and PRDs, whichever I did when I was a business analyst, that all I used slides. And for this, precisely after COVID, after joining Verizon, I started using Canva actively for all my design. I'm basically interested in doing this creative designs and all. for any event I used to do posters and all. That time I was searching for a tool, I found out Canva and I started doing it, and I'm kind of mastering that now, I can say. And Notion is nothing but a product management tool which will help you write down the notes, just like OneNote, where you can track in and out of the product process or flow or everything that you can do it. It's just a notes kind of a thing where you can share it also with others. If I'm doing a session now and I'm going to write some notes there, I can write it and share it to you also, where you can also do some edits there if you're feeling like, if you have a team and you're doing a product, maybe instead of any common Jamboard or whiteboard, you can use this Notion board. There are a lot of options there. Quick time check. We are on time at 11. I think we started a bit late by 10 minutes. Are we okay to extend for another 10 minutes?
Hi Arun. Yeah, we are running little behind the schedule, but nonetheless, we can extend for another 10-15 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Raki. I hope others are okay. Sorry, I had to take a bit of time. It was not a part of my plan to be impromptu, and sometimes it happens like that. Thank you. Thank you for the responses, guys. I'll continue. Okay. So I thought I'll just take you through the Copilot and a few tools which I have in here, which would really help you scale up. These are available resources that we have now to help you scale up. The Copilot. And in the next slide, probably, hope my screen is visible. Yes, no? Yeah, I assume it's an S.
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah. So I've given a list of prompts here. I hope you're familiar with the word prompt. Prompt is nothing but a search string for the ChatGPT and ChatGPT related apps, which will throw you suggestions. So there are a few prompts here. We'll try using that in ChatGPT or Copilot and see how the results are. But still, the prompt need not be this way alone. You can have it in your own way to make sure you get the best possible thing out of it. Copilot is pretty new, and ChatGPT is pretty legacy to this setup. Let me take an example. Show me the job opening in. That match my skill in product management within Bangalore. Why Bangalore? You ask me, Arun, you're in Chennai. Why do you want to bring in Bangalore? Chennai, we know it is very limited, and certain PaaS and SaaS company business analysts are called as product managers. So I'm just giving you tips here and there. Grab it if you like, leave it if you don't like. Okay. So this is the prompt which I've typed in. What? Oh, sorry, guys. 1 second. Let's quickly do the ChatGPT. Sorry about that. I didn't know that I reached my limit there. Oh my God, I revealed my secret now. From business analyst to product consultant. Are you guys feeling bored? Yes, no, I don't know.
No, we're good, Arun.
Thank you, Nianta. So I've just typed in the prompt there. I don't know what happened today.
All AI tools are planning a strike today.
Yeah, there you go. These are all searched through various websites. I mean, various job boards like the LinkedIn, Naukri, Indeed, and somewhere, and it will pick you the top four roles that are active and alive where you can go and apply. Five most searched sites. Does this look exciting? Type E, please. Guys, are you with me? Yes, no? Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you for that. So, like these, you will be able to do all these prompts. Maybe right now, due to time constraint, I didn't want to go through all this. It is like for tailored job listing, you can use this. I choose the top two prompts, which are most relevant and most used, most consumed. And for resume optimization, you can use this. You can select the job title and the company and say that I need keywords for my resume. It'll throw you the keywords for anything specific. For job application strategy, we can add this. What should I include in my cover letter? What are the key qualifications that the employer seek for this specific role in this specific company and all? And interview preparation, company research, and career transition also are the best ones, which you can use. Raki, will it be okay if we share these in the chat? Raki?
Yeah, sorry, Arun, I missed. Can you repeat?
I thought like I'll share these prompts through the chat. Will it be fine?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Arun, I feel these job openings are outdated. Maybe, but this is the prompt. You can choose the specific date, like recent 1 week or 1 month, and then also try to type it. Thank you. When AI is, I said, right, it's just an artificial brain, and it is not the original brain that we think. So, okay, Varun, are we good there? Just give me a thumbs up. I'll put that prompts in the chat. Maybe if you guys want to take a note of it, you can take it. Okay. And there is one more interesting tool, which I would say the LinkedIn search. It's the Boolean search, where it is a tool. If you just put in LinkedIn Boolean search, this tool will open up directly in the Google. I'll give the link for this also. You can choose the job title here as, I'll choose product manager itself, product manager. And again here, product owner from Apple and Google. So here is a string that will come. You can copy the string, go to your LinkedIn page. Hope my screen is visible to you all. Okay, if you hit paste it in the search bar and hit search, It'll throw you the results of whatever combination, product manager with Apple, product manager with Google, everything will show up here. And the related profile, whoever has worked previously in Google also will show up here. You'll be able to easily see their profile and build your profile according to it if you're applying for a job in Google or Apple or whatever company you want. This is a free tool again. You can use it. I'll type it in the chat, make a note of it. And the other thing is very, very interesting and most wanted for people like me who are struggling to see their resume, whether the resume is right or not. So this is a tool which will show your resume score based on ATS and it will suggest you the changes. I'll just upload my resume for now. Don't scold me if my score looks bad because this is an old resume of mine. I just wanted to do it for test purpose.
Is it free or is it a paid?
It's free, Nianta. So it'll ask you to describe yourself, either you're entry level, mid level, or senior level. So every tool which I showed you has a pro version also. It comes against a cost, but still there are free versions which gives you limited capabilities. I feel that was more than enough for me, except for the scan bar. Yeah, there you go. So I scored 49 out of 100. So it'll say you the top fixes, what you need to do. You need to fix this. So it will give an example. In charge of creating new processes, a weaker one. Stronger one, manage the process of re-engineering projects. It will give you all suggestions. If you click on here, it will throw you all suggestions, what needs to be changed and what needs to be added for your resume to look good. Does it sound interesting? Yes. Perfect. So ChatGPT use older data only up to 2022. Yes, ChatGPT 4 uses the latest data and Copilot Pro and also the Gemini Pro uses the latest data. Yes, always the paid version and the higher version uses the latest data and rest all is 2022. But 2022 is not too far away, except for the job openings. You can refrain from searching that. I just gave an example. But other data, I think it was more than enough for me to serve my brain, serve my creativity to end. So this one, I'll share the link for this also here. Of course, I'm not sharing the ChatGPT or Copilot stuff, which you can do it on your own. Yeah. Okay. Getting back on track. I hope that was interesting. Any questions or any funny related things that you encountered using these tools you want to share? Feel free to do it. We are almost at the end. Any questions in this slide or the next prompt slide? Are we good? Yes, no, I don't know. Come on, guys, use the chat, please. Yes. Okay. Thanks, Niyanta. Niyanta is being very active. I really appreciate it. Pramod also. Sudeep also, everyone. Okay. Uh, Done. These are the prompts. I just pasted it on the group chat. If you want to pick it, please do it. So we're at the end of the session. I'll be open to interact with you for the next few minutes and also happy to take your questions in my LinkedIn also. I'll share my LinkedIn ID here. Feel free to message me for any of your needs. I'll be very happy to help if I know it. If not, also I'll try to get you something, whichever from my source. This is my LinkedIn ID. We'll be happy to network with you guys. Please feel free to let me give me a connection request or no connection. Just I'll chat with you. I'm okay for anything. Peacefully. Okay.
Arun, just 1 minute. I
Sure.
have launched a feedback poll. I hope it is visible to all. Yes, no, please. Arun, is it visible?
For me, it's not. I don't think so, Raki. Not at launch, I guess.
Oh, Arun, can you help me to launch this poll, please?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I see
You
the
have to
previous
click on
poll only.
the three dots. You have to click on the three dots, and there you have the poll option, just in case.
Yeah, that I'm aware. It's just that it's not. Yes, it's
Yeah,
launched.
it's launched. Feel free to rate me 1 to 5. If you feel one, yes, it is. Don't hesitate to give me 3 for just seeing my face. It's okay. You give a 1 and give a solid feedback for me so that it will help me improve a lot and be better myself for the future prospects. And also, meanwhile, you can ask your questions in the Q&A chat. I mean, like in the chat, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer that. No questions is a risk for me. What are the product suits you use in day-to-day workflow? Actually, I've not worked in a product suite so far. It's all about the Jira that we use and a few couple of internal tools that we use for managing the product. Be it this Notion or OneNote is what we regularly use in for the tracking purpose. And completely we use a G Suite also for the workflow that we are processing through on the day-to-day life. Not any familiar product suite, should not worked on. Hope that answers, Sudeep. Thank you. Any other questions? Feel free to ask me my weekend plan also. I have nothing actually. I hope you guys are having a good weekend plan. And I consider US folks, I mean, like people working for the US would have an extended week also, Monday being Labor Day. Thank you for being so generous, guys.
Everyone, please share your responses on the feedback. It'll be really helpful. We have run the session little overrun, but it has been a great session, Arun. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for sharing your insights and letting us know about the tools which can be explored to, enhance the job search through AI. So
Thank
it
you.
has been a great session, and it was lovely to see participants asking questions and sharing their responses and views. Thank you, everyone, for joining the session. Thanks, Arun. And before you leave, please do ensure you share the feedback with us.
Yeah, and also if you want to get in touch with pragmatic leaders, I have the email ID. I mean, like the web address is here, pragmaticleaders.io. They are offering wonderful courses on AI infusion with product managements. With all the mentors are being from various top-notch product companies like Cisco and Apple and all. So if you want to get in touch with us, feel free to visit our website and contact us for more course details. We'll be happy to help you. And I wish you a very happy product journey ahead, whoever is trying to transfer into the product stream. And also wishing every other product owner or a product person, whoever is here, like Namisha, the best and keep being innovative and keep being creative. that will help us grow and help us scroll a lot. So all the best, everyone. I'll see you all for a new session. Happy that you are all on this Saturday being so patient. Thank you for that. And thank you, pragmatic leaders and Raki, for giving me an opportunity to do this. Thank you for trusting me. And I hope I didn't disappoint you guys. See you all soon in a new session.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Arun. It was wonderful to have you. Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you. Means a
everyone.
lot. Thank you all. Bye bye.